Here we're asked to use the Pythagorean theorem and diagrams to answer the questions. The first one's talking about the square here on the left, where the side lengths are n. And we're looking for, what is this length here? Real quick, Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And c is the length of the hypotenuse. So that's really the one, c is what we're going to kind of solve for here. So I know that it's a squared, the one side, squared, plus the other side squared equals, I'll call it c squared. And if I'm looking for the length of this here, well, I got 2n squared equals c squared, just combining like terms, and then I got to square root both sides. So that's going to be n root 2 because I can square root n squared. I can pull that n out, and there's still a root 2 there left over. So that's the side length, or not the side length, the line that went through the middle there. Second one asks about this angle x here. We know squares are 90-degree angles, and so this one being cut in half tells me that that's going to be 45 degrees. And then the third one, C here, is talking about the triangle, where it's an equilateral triangle where all the sides are 2n. We're going to look for K here. And the one thing we need to do before we use Pythagorean theorem is realize that this K is cutting the bottom side in half. So instead of the whole thing being 2n, one side is n, the other is n, and now I can solve this triangle on the right here, let's say. So I know it's going to be one side squared plus k squared, which is what we're looking for, equals 2n squared. Go ahead and simplify that here real quick, equals 4n squared. And now I'm going to go ahead and subtract n squared because I'm solving for k. K squared equals 3n squared. Square root both sides. K equals, n can get pulled out, and I'm left with square root of 3. And then lastly, it's saying, hey, what is this angle y here? And since there's 180 degrees in a triangle, and all these angles and sides are the same, then I know y is going to be equal to 60 degrees.